Looks like we do have a quorum now.
Okay, very good. And it's 1:30 on the nose, so let's go ahead and get started. Just a few housekeeping rules. Thank you everybody for participating in our remote meeting of the Western Riverside County Programs and Projects Committee. We will do our best to facilitate a smooth meeting with public participation. Please silence any of your communication devices such as your cell or desk phone. This will ensure that we are not hearing any feedback or causing interruption during the meeting. For those who are on the Zoom, if you'd like to make a public comment on the Zoom screen, please click on the participants button on the bottom of your screen. And list of participants will appear on the right side of the screen. At the bottom of the list, please click on the gray raised hand button. This will signal to the host that you would like to provide public comment, and you will be added to the list. If you are using Zoom on your smartphone, tap the screen and a new screen will pop up with a list of participants. Look for the raised hand button on the screen. And for those who are calling in on the phone line only, you can dial *9 on your keypad to signal that you would like to comment. And if you want to withdraw your request, you just simply hit *9 again. So again, I welcome everybody, calling this meeting to order. It is now 1:32 on January 25th, 2021. If you'd all please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, Madam Clerk, can we have roll call, please?
District 1,
District 1 here.
District 5,
Here.
Corona,
Present.
Eastville,
Present.
Hemet,
Present.
Harupa Valley,
Here.
Menifee,
Is here.
Moreno Valley, Marietta,
Here.
Norco,
Here.
Paris,
Here.
Wildemar.
Here.
We do have a quorum.
Very good, thank you. Item 4 is going to be public comments. Madam Clerk, do we have any requests to speak on public comments?
We do not, and I'm not seeing any hands raised.
Very good. Item 5 is additions and revisions. Do we have any?
No, sir.
Very good. Item 6 is approval of minutes of the November 23rd, 2020 meeting. Any commissioners have any comments or questions?
Menifee will move approval.
Second. 5.
We have a roll call vote, please.
District 1,
District 1, yes.
District 5,
Yes.
Corona,
Aye.
Eastville,
Aye.
Hemet,
Yes.
Moreno Valley, I'm sorry, Harupa Valley,
Yes.
Menifee,
Yes.
Moreno Valley, Marietta,
Yes.
Norco,
I'll have to abstain on this one.
Paris,
Yes,
Wildemar.
Yes.
The item passes.
thank you. Item 7 is agreement for on-call painting services for the commuter rail stations and toll facilities. This will be introduced by Gary Ratliff.
Good afternoon, Chair and Commissioners. My name is Gary Ratliff, and I'm the Facilities Administrator for the Commission. Today, I am seeking approval of an on-call painting service contract for rail stations and other facilities to U.S. National Corporation, DBA Jimenez Painting, in the amount of $4.5 million for a 3-year term with two 2-year options for a total of 7 years. Slide 2, please. Since 2015, the commission has doubled or even tripled the amount of facilities it owns. The original 5 commuter rail stations are downtown, Riverside Downtown, Pedley Jurupa Valley, Riverside La Sierra, and West Corona and North Main Corona. Slide 3, please. Expansion of the facilities began in 2015 with the construction of the Operations Control Center at the Riverside Downtown Station. In the spring of 2016, the Paris Valley Line project incorporated an additional 4 more stations: Riverside Hunter Park, UCR, Merino Valley, March Field, Paris Downtown, and Paris South stations. In the spring of 2019, the RCTC project delivery team also completed the expansion of a bus terminal depot at the Riverside La Sierra station. Slide 4, please. The commission also owns and operates 5 toll facilities: the Regional Operations Center, the 91 Express Lanes Customer Service Center, the Facilities and Maintenance Building, and 2 utility buildings near the 91 toll lanes. All these facilities and stations require maintenance painting services. Next slide, please. Maintenance painting services provide a clean and safe facility and showcases a pride of ownership, as well as lowering long-term maintenance cost. Next slide, please. These services include repainting of all railroad safety markings, ADA markings, and other safety markings on the platform of each station, refreshing these important communication symbols, lines, and zones for passenger safety. Next slide, please. On October 8th of last year, an RFP for these services was released, and public notice was advertised in the press enterprise. The RFP was also posted on the Commission's Planet Bids website. 23 firms downloaded the RFP, one of which located in Riverside, and 4 proposals were received. Next slide, please. As a result of the Evaluation Committee's assessment of the 4 received proposals, the Evaluation Committee recommends awarding the contract to U.S. National Corporation, DBA, Jimenez Painting. Staff is requesting the committee to approve this item and forward the item to the commission for final action. The owner of Jimenez Painting is in attendance today. Next slide, please. Thank you again for your time this afternoon. This does conclude my presentation, and I will be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you, Gary. That was a good presentation.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Commissioners, anybody have any comments or questions?
Commissioner Hoffman has his hand raised.
Commissioner Hoffman?
Good afternoon. Thank you, Chairman. And I think it was answered in the presentation, because originally this was done according to the staff report in May of 2016. The agreement was for 2 firms and the amount was $1.3 million. Now that was, did the increase in all the facilities deplete those funds this fast? Is that what I understood correctly?
Yes, sir. The increase in facilities did deplete the funds, as well as the program that we had for the funds from the Prop 1B dollars that for station improvements. We utilized those funds as planned to paint the stations and address the ADA or safety items at the stations.
Okay, so this just wasn't basically under budgeting or under bidding, that it was the fact that we added all these facilities that caused this, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then on second thing, on your staff report, you indicate there's you're talking about 2 firms on it. Are you going to change that to 1 since we only have 1, or is that going to stay the same?
The last RFP or agreement was with 2 firms. However, this agreement is for 1 firm at this present time, so it will be for 1 firm, sir.
Okay, but on the statement of services under 1.2, you were going to secure up services of 2, so we're going to secure another one?
No, sir, we will not be. We'll
Okay.
only secure one firm this time.
So you'll have to change that then, correctly?
Yes, sir. Okay.
All right.
I will.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
No further
Thank you.
questions. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You're welcome. Commissioner Vinton?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Gary, real quick, I just want to confirm that the 4 million is a not to exceed for the full 7 years.
Yes, sir. That is correct.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't see any more hands. This time, we're going to open up public comment. Madam Clerk, do we have any requests to speak from the public?
No, sir.
All right, very good. I'll entertain a motion for approval.
Hammett,
A motion by Hammett
Marietta, second.
and Marietta seconds. Roll call vote, please.
District 1,
District 1, yes.
District 5,
Yes.
Corona,
Aye.
Eastville,
Aye.
Hemet,
yes.
Harupa Valley,
Yes.
Menifee,
Yes.
Marietta,
Yes,
Norco,
Yes.
Harris,
Yes,
Wildemar.
Yes.
The item passes.
thank you. All right, item 8, amendment to the City of Riverside's fiscal year 2020-2021 short-range transit plan. This will be introduced by Eric DeHate.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and committee members. The item before you is a request from the City of Riverside Transit Department for amendment to its short-range transit plan, also known as the SRTP. The City of Riverside, like other transit operators, were in the midst of the fiscal year 2021 budget preparation when stay-at-home orders were issued due to COVID-19, causing forecasting challenges related to operating expenses. During that time frame, the newly approved Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Securities Act, also known as the CARES Act funding, provided transit operators such as the City of Riverside the opportunity to keep vital operations continuing. The rules for the CARES Act funding were still being developed when the SRTP for the fiscal year 2021 was submitted and approved by the Commission. The city was anticipating utilizing $16,000 of CARES Act funding to match other federal funds for its preventive maintenance program. And the total preventive maintenance costs is $336,000 and is needed to maintain vehicles and facilities. City staff was informed by FTA that the CARES Act funds was not allowed to match other federal funds. So they reached out to Commission staff for a funding alternative. City staff submitted an amendment request, which is attachment 1 to the report, for an increase in $16,000 in state LTF funds. Staff has reviewed the request and recommends approval as outlined in the staff recommendation, which I will summarize for you. The first is just to approve $16,000 increase in LTF funding allocation for the city. Amend the city's 2021 SRTP to include the $16,000 for preventive maintenance and operating expenses, and forward to the Commission for final action. And that concludes my presentation. I'm happy to take any questions you might have.
Perfect. Eric, just to clarify, you didn't have a slide presentation or something to put up on the screen?
No, sir.
Okay, very good. All right, commissioners, anybody have any comments or questions? I don't see any. Good. We'll open up public comment. Madam Clerk, do you have any requests to speak from the public?
No, sir.
Very good. This is simple. Entertain a motion to approve, please.
So moved. Second. Benoit.
Sounds like Corona and
Benoit will go ahead and second.
Benoit from, thank you.
District 1,
District 1, yes.
District 5,
Yes.
Corona,
Aye.
Eastville,
Aye.
Hemet,
Yes.
Harupa Valley,
Yes.
Menifee,
Yes.
Marietta,
yes,
Norco,
Yes.
Harris,
Yes,
Wildemar.
Yes.
The item passes.
thank you. Item 9, change order to amend the Interstate 15 Express Lanes Project Toll Services Agreement. And this will be introduced by Jennifer Croissant. You there, Jennifer? Is she one of the phone numbers that called in?
She's on the screen. I think she's trying to unmute.
Got it. Didn't want to go. Thank you. Thanks, Lisa. Did you do magic for me? Good afternoon, committee members. Sorry about that. I am presenting item 9, change order 7B with COPS Traffic Com. COPS was previously selected under a competitive bid process to provide the in-lane toll systems and customer service center system and services for the 15 express lanes. In October of 2017, the commission approved change order 5 for COPS to also provide the in-lane system for the 91 express lanes. This change was made to allow for seamless processing of transactions between the 91 express lanes and the 15 express lanes. This change was largely predicated by the receipt of SB 132 funds for the 15 to 91 express connector. In order to process transactions for customers using the 91 15 express connector and the 15 express lanes, it was necessary to have the same toll system in place. COPS installed the new in-lane toll system in 2019. Change order 5 included 1 year of maintenance with the intention to return to the commission to obtain additional authorization for ongoing maintenance of the 91 express lanes in-lane toll system. The in-lane toll system maintenance includes 24/7 monitoring, on-the-ground staff to respond in accordance with the contract terms. For high priority issues, COPS has 1 hour to respond and 3 hours to repair any item that's affecting customer service or our ability to collect toll revenue. COPS has performed the maintenance over the last year with some minor issues. Staff believes that after 12 months of providing maintenance, COPS is well prepared for the provision of continued maintenance. The COPS in-lane toll system is a complicated system, which includes proprietary hardware and software that COPS is the only one available to maintain. Staff does not believe there is an alternative provider for these maintenance services and is recommending a 5-year term, which would sync the 91 express lanes maintenance period with that of the 15 express lanes contract. The 5-year cost for maintenance is $4.3 million, and a $500,000 contingency is being requested to allow for any necessary changes that may be needed to the service level or the system itself. The amount of this change order was based on rates and terms in the base contract. RCTC employed the assistance of its toll consultant to review the proposed maintenance cost. Along with staff, the toll consultant, and CAPS, negotiation was conducted, and staff believes the maintenance costs are fair and reasonable. This change order will be funded with 91 toll revenue. Today, we are seeking approval of change order 7B in the amount of $4,887,410 for ongoing maintenance of the 91 express lanes in-lane toll system, and forwarding to the commission for final approval. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Jennifer.
No.
Commissioners, anybody have any comments, questions?
Mr. Chair, I have a question.
Go ahead, sir.
Corona.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I know that one of the reasons that we've had a delay in opening on the 15 was related to how the toll system is working. Has that been corrected?
I don't think the delay for the 15. Yeah, the delay for the 15 isn't tied into any issues with the 91 express lanes toll system, which has been working quite well. So the 91 express lanes toll system is operating as intended, and they're doing a good job maintaining it.
Okay, I'm looking, it says number 1, this change order is for the 15 express lanes and the 91. So my question was about the 15 express lanes, whether or not that those issues have been fixed, and whether or not this change order is part of that issue.
No, this change order is specifically for the 91 express lanes. The instrument to do that was well, for the 91 Express Lanes was under the 15 Express Lanes contract. So it was an amendment to the 15 Express Lanes contract, set aside the 15 Express Lanes project using the SB, was it the,
Yeah, 132. Okay. all
yeah,
right.
115,
Thank you,
yeah,
Dan.
no, yeah, thank you.
And
Thank you.
just,
Yeah, my misreading.
but also to just, I'll just add on to that the toll system implementation on I-15 is progressing well. And we are getting ready to deploy this spring. Customer service center staff is starting to be hired. And so you should start looking for some additional announcements coming up here soon within the next month. So I-15 is progressing towards opening, and we'll have more details on that soon.
Okay.
Thank you, Ann. Anybody else?
Mr. Chairman, this is Ted from Norco. And Jennifer, did I hear you correctly in saying that the provider, he's actually a sole provider and there's no other company that has that technology?
Yeah, the system is proprietary to Kopsch. They have some special equipment that's only theirs to maintain. Because we had the authority under AB 115, we didn't seek other solicitations, but it makes sense to have this, our negotiations included the fact that they're providing it across all the systems, getting us a better price for the 91 Express Lanes.
And I appreciate that. I just worry about a sole provider when technology is rampant, and as we look to the future, that if somebody comes up with somebody that's competitive or system that's competitive and can take over, we should look at that. But I understand what you're doing right now, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anybody else? I don't see any more hands. At this time, we'll open up public comment. Madam Clerk, do you have any requests to speak?
No, I'm not seeing any hands raised.
Very
Move
good.
approval.
Wildemar moves to approve. Second.
Second, Corona.
Second.
Okay, call roll call vote, please.
District 1,
Yes.
District 5,
Yes.
Corona,
Aye.
East Bell,
Aye.
Hemet,
Yes.
Harupa Valley,
Yes.
Menifee,
Yes.
Marietta,
Yes.
Norco,
Yes.
Harris,
Yes.
Wildemar.
Yes.
That item passes.
Thank you. Okay, item 10, elections of officers for the Western Riverside County Programs and Projects Committee. This will be introduced by Lisa Mobley.
All right, thank you. This item is for the committee to conduct an election of officers for 2021 for chair and vice chair.
All right, very good. Guess we'll start with the chair. Do you have any nominations?
Who's the vice chair?
Commissioner Laura
I'll
Moore.
nominate Clint Lorimore for chair.
I'll second that.
Any other motions? Okay, we got Lori Moore. We have a first and second. Call roll call vote, please.
District 1,
Well, yeah, okay.
District 5,
If I got to.
Corona,
Just because he's so close to Corona, but that's it. Yeah. Yes.
East Bell,
I guess, yeah. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the words of encouragement, especially from the supervisors. Thank you, both.
Hemet,
Emmett is enthusiastically yes.
Harupa Valley,
Absolutely, yes.
Menifee,
Yes.
Marietta,
Tough crowd, Clint. Definitely yes.
Norco,
Yeah, I'll vote for my neighbor to the north.
Harris,
Yeah, my blessings, Clint.
Wildemar.
Godspeed, Clint. Good luck.
That item passes. Congratulations, Commissioner Laura Moore.
All right, very good.
Thank you,
Congratulations.
guys.
All right, vice chair. We have any nominations for vice chair?
Anybody want it?
Don't jump out at one time now.
I'll throw my hat in the ring.
Okay.
I'll throw my hat in.
Oh, Wes wants it. He can have it.
Oh, wait, somebody else did. Okay, never mind.
All
I'll
right,
take it. Ben already has enough. We're
Ben
good.
Benoit
All right.
hollered out first. Do we have a second for Ben Benoit?
Second.
Second by Clint. Okay. Roll call vote, please.
District 1,
District 1, yes.
District 5,
Yes.
Corona,
Aye.
Eastvale,
Aye.
Hemet,
Yes.
Harupa Valley,
Yes.
Menifee,
Yes.
Marietta,
Yes.
Norco,
Yes.
Harris,
Yes.
and Wildemar.
Sure.
That item passes.
Very good. Okay, moving on. Item 11 is commissioners and staff report. Any commissioners have anything to report? Announce. I don't see any. Okay, staff have any reports?
Yes, just very briefly. Good afternoon, commissioners. As I mentioned just a couple of minutes ago related to the questions on I-15, we are in the process of getting ready to start opening the I-15 toll lanes. There's a lot of, I know there's a lot of qualifiers built into that, but we are moving in that direction. As I mentioned before, CAPSH is hiring customer service center staff. There are job announcements out circulating in the area. So if you know of anyone who's looking for customer service center jobs, there's some hiring going on right now. We expect to be back to you later next month with some more details on the opening of the lanes. Just a reminder, when we opened up the 91 express lanes, we were opening up an extension of an existing facility. So lots of people already had their 91 express lanes accounts. Some people had accounts from the toll corridor agencies. Well, now that we're getting ready to open up I-15, we will also be opening up brand new accounts under the Riverside Express banner. So there will likely be a number of people who will be using the I-15 express lanes who weren't traditional 91 or the TCA corridor express lane users. So we will be starting a marketing campaign under the banner of Riverside Express. And so for those of you who will be using the facility and will want to have a Riverside Express toll a transponder, an account, there will be opportunities available to you for that as well. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that it is progressing, and we are getting closer to starting some public announcements related to timing and availability of the customer service center to start opening up accounts. So stay tuned. More good news to follow.
Very good. Thank you, Ann. All right.
Chair,
It's time.
for a minute,
Yes.
if I could interject, again, congratulations, Clint. But I'd also like to congratulate Chair Vargas for, you've been the chair of a lot of different agencies. It seems like every time I get on something, you're the chair. You've done a very good job, and I'd like to let you know that I'm appreciative of that.
Thank you, Supervisor. I appreciate that.
I want to second those comments by the supervisor. This past year as being vice chair, that I really didn't need to show up at the meetings because you were always there and doing a great job. You always made these meetings extremely efficient, and I hope to get somewhere close to what you did this past year. So thank you for leading this committee over the past year.
Thank you, Clint. Maybe I can get a pay raise next year. Okay, that brings us to our
I
close.
think we'll all pitch in.
Again, as everybody's been saying, congrats to our new officers. I hand over the Zoom to you, Clint. Good luck to you. And please, everybody, stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you at our next commission meeting, whichever one that may be. Have a good day, everybody.